In Chile, a young man was murdered in the march remembering the victims of the Pinochet dictatorship last Sunday, September 8th, in an attack of fascist character. The government is keeping silent, and the media is keeping the identity of the alleged assailant a secret, raising the suspicions of the victim's family and friends.
The hearing was closed, and the identity of the alleged murderer, who was remanded in custody, was also protected.
Indeed, he identified himself on several occasions as a countermarcher. That is to say that he was against the demonstration that was taking place.
And it was none other than the traditional pilgrimage for human rights that remembers the victims of the Pinochet dictatorship 51 years after the coup d'etat against Salvador Allende. A demonstration that was intensely repressed by carabineros from the moment it started.
We are not afraid of them. We have the right to honor our own.
At the end of the march, the younger protesters responded to the attacks by the police, and it was there that, without any discussion, a man in civilian clothes took out a knife and stabbed 3 demonstrators. The images only became known during Sunday night through official channels and with the government's version, which tries to show the attack as a fight between private individuals.
There is a person arrested in the context of this criminal act, but the relationship with the pilgrimage has not been completely determined. Therefore, I would be prudent in this respect. The investigation will be able to determine if it is related or not.
Why does the government seek to disguise this attack that was openly against the demonstrators? For the family and friends, there is no doubt. The other 2 stabbed youths, still hospitalized, reported that the aggressor was near a carabineros picket line, identified himself as anti-marchers, and insulted them with fascist shouts before attacking them. This is one of the few citizen videos of the alleged murderer, minutes after stabbing the youths. He was rebuked by other demonstrators who assisted the wounded, while the subject was immediately arrested. Despite carrying a weapon, in the exclusive images of national television of Chile, some other details can be seen. A treatment reminiscent of the murderers who fatally shot community member Francisca Sandoval, also at a march in 2022 at the beginning of Gabriel Boric's government. Fascist attacks in the hands of civilians are repeated.
The magistrate understands that the defendant acted with total disregard for the life of my client and the interests of his family.
A contempt that seems to extend to government authorities who have remained silent about this murder that ended the life of 26-year-old Alonso Verdejo in the midst of a march that repudiates the worst of fascism incarnated in Augusto Pinochet.
TeleSUR, Chile.